Let us discuss about collecting the information. Once the writer has narrowed down the idea as well the angle that one wants to take of the story, the next step of the writing process is to gain information about the topic that one is going to deal with. One can begin to search with an internet search. However, one needs to go beyond the information available on the internet to write a detailed and well researched quality article. The writer needs to locate relevant documents both from internet search, government bodies and agencies, any survey or census related to the topic done in the past by different private or public agencies to get quantitative information. Gaining information would also mean that selecting the sources that you would like to approach for your story to provide the writer with the insights into the topic and whose opinions would highlight the main issues related to the idea. At this stage, some of the important skills required by the writer are the ability to find new and existing data, observing gaps in the information available and finding relevant people related to the idea. Another skill set required at this stage is building rapport with people to make them comfortable while giving their opinions. Observation and a skill of note taking is extremely crucial. A holistic understanding of the topic is developed by the end of the stage. All the data, interview and information is collected and now the writer would be ready to begin the actual writing the article for the publication. There will also be clarity on subheadings and main points of the article to be written and also on the quotes given by various sources that will add color and depth to the articles. However, at this stage, there are many slight chances that one needs to revise her angle of the story based on the information and interview collected. Thus, it may be a good idea to revise your hypothesis or angle based on the idea so that you can provide an authentic and accurate report to your readers. Let us discuss on writing the article. After you have collected all the information related to your topic, the first step could be to segregate the relevant information in terms of your story and the angle that you would like to choose from all the information that you have collected till now. It is often observed that at the collection of information stage, writers collect 3 to 4 times the information required to fulfill the word limit. In news media, the maximum word limit for an article is 1000 words, whereas most news stories are confined to 300 to 400 words. Thus, it is an important duty of the writer to pick up the most relevant information and interesting quotes that would interest the reader to choose and read the article. After choosing the relevant information, one needs to draw out an outline of the whole article. Some call it mind map, while others may refer to it as roadmap of the article and areas that need to be focused in the article. Some writers prefer to create a written roadmap for the article, while experienced writers may require only a mind map. It usually depends on the experience of the writer and his/her skills. After you have an outline of the whole article, the writer needs to write down the first draft of the article from his/her in-depth knowledge acquired about the topic. At this stage, one may not refer to the notes prepared for the accuracy of the data, information, and quotes. After writing at the preliminary stage, the writer needs to put direct quotes, correct data in the second draft. The writer needs to be cautious to correctly spell the names of those who she or he has interviewed and their present designations. Let us discuss on editing and revising. This is an important stage in writing as it helps to present a chance to make your work comprehensive and error-free. This stage will help to save a lot of embarrassment to the writer in terms of their removal of basic grammatical and punctuation errors. Most writers skip this stage and submit their work after the second stage only due to the paucity of time or finishing their work just near the deadline. However, it is advisable to go through the editing process, which is the last and the final stage, but can bring important changes to your work and make it connect with the readers instantly. Many large organizations have their team of sub-editors which do the job of editing and polishing the article. However, there might not be universal practice. Thus, some of the important steps undertaken in this stage are checking the article for grammatical and punctuation errors, making your article comply with the style sheet of the organization, double checking the names and designations of the sources, checking the article for coherence and clarity, checking the article for consistency of facts, separation of facts from opinion, checking for any inherent bias in the article. After your final piece is ready, ask some of the following questions to yourself before submitting the article. Have I conveyed what I intended to say through the article? Is it a comprehensive and clear article on the topic? Is it effective enough to garner the reader's attention? Let us discuss on the topic of news values. Media houses receive hundreds of invitations for press conferences, events, and press releases, but only a fixed number of stories are published each day in the newspaper based on certain news values. These news values help the editors choose, select, and assign news stories to reporters belonging to various beats in the office. News values serve as a guide to the editors for selecting the newsworthy stories. They are helping for traditional media gatekeepers to select and cover those stories in which the readers would be interested. Galtung and Ruse first developed a model of news values in 1973, while Shoemaker developed another similar model of the news values in 1987. It would be important to learn about news values as it would provide an insight the concept of what makes news.